This is the GameEnthuse.com review of Soul Calibur 4 for the Xbox 360. Soul Calibur 4, like many of its predecessors, is a type of game where it's good for a button masher like myself, and it's also good for people who want to get into more depth with a lot of the moves and the parrying and the guarding and everything like that. I am admittedly a Soul Calibur button masher, but with this game, because they did slow the pace down a little bit, I'm trying to get out of that, and I'm really trying to get into a lot of the more advanced moves. This game has the usual modes. Actually has a lot. I mean, you have 3 different types of just single player, let alone playing online. I played about 12 or 13 matches with a buddy of mine who's a hardcore Soul Calibur fan, and he was expressing some of his likes and dislikes about it. One thing he didn't like was that they slowed the pace of the game down. I kind of like that. I mean, I know, Soul Calibur 1 and Soul Calibur 2, I did not play Soul Calibur 3, sorry. But in 1 and 2, I know that because the game moved faster, you're able to dodge more things just by, rotating around the character. In this game, it's not quite as forgiving. I mean, a lot of those horizontal moves, even if you think you're out of range, will still catch you, and not to mention the fact that you're just moving a little bit slower. I like that about the game. I'm really enjoying it. I like the fact that they added things like the destructible armor. I'm assuming they added them because I really didn't do a whole lot of research into Soul Cal 3, but I'm pretty sure that's new. The 3 little green notches underneath your character's name. If you do enough damage to, I guess, their head, middle, and then lower, you can damage their armor and it will break, and then you'll see one of those green indicators will disappear. The game is great. It looks great. It plays really well. I didn't pick up the Hori stick, even though I thought about it just for a second. But upon further inspection, I noticed that the PS3 version, the Hori stick, had like 10 buttons, while the 360 version only had 6. 6 and 8, 6 versus 8. And I thought that was interesting, seeing as how the 360 one was $10 more than the PS3 one. I digress. What you all really came here to see is Yoda, I'm sure. Yoda is very cheap. Yoda can't be grabbed, or thrown, it's kind of, to me, breaks, the game if people, just use Yoda. He's kind of cool to mess around with, but I found his moves all kind of look alike, and I went into the move set and I kept trying to do different things that all kind of look the same to me. I mean, it's kind of cool to use. I'll probably use them for maybe the next couple of weeks just in single player messing around, but I doubt that I really get any serious play online with Yoda. I'm sure some people will use Yoda and find some exploits beyond just the fact that he can't be grabbed. But the sound is great, the graphics are great. Like I said, it is slowed down a little bit, so for people who are really into Soul Cal, that may bother them. If you're a hardcore Soul Cal fan, maybe you want to give it a rent first, I don't know. But for people who are new to Soul Calibur, or just fans of the series but not necessarily hardcore, I say dive right in. This is a great game.
Battle 1. Fight.
I guess one of the other new aspects of the game is the Soul Crush. When you blocked, I guess, a whole lot, the little orbs above your name, it will go from green to blue to flashing red, and at that point, I think if you get to that point, the opponent can unleash a move that will pretty much give you like a instant death. I wasn't able to do any. Like I said, I played with a friend of mine yesterday online, and we weren't able to pull any off. We probably weren't trying very hard, but nevertheless, it's there. So there's even more, that you can do in the game. And as you can see, I was actually in spectator mode waiting to play, but as you can see, the Harley Quinn character somebody made is pretty good. So the custom, the created character is pretty deep. There's a lot there. You unlock different styles and different tweaks for different items and things. I mean, the game just offers a lot. My bottom line is it's a good buy. You like fighting games, pick it up.